Have you ever wondered why Malaysians are so respected around the world? It's not just about travel, or food, or even the beautiful landscapes. There's something deeper. Something about the way Malaysians carry themselves, the way they treat people, the way they balance tradition with modern life. It leaves a lasting impression everywhere they go. Today, we're going to explore why Malaysians earn respect worldwide, and by the end of this video, you might feel even prouder to call Malaysia home. Think about this for a second. How often do you meet people who are naturally warm, humble, and yet confident in who they are? That's the Malaysian way. Whether it's greeting someone with a smile, offering food to a stranger, or showing respect regardless of status, Malaysians practice values that the world is slowly forgetting. Let me ask you, when was the last time someone's kindness made your day? Now, here's something surprising. Malaysians are some of the most multilingual people on earth. In one conversation, a Malaysian might switch between Malay, English, Mandarin, Tamil, and even local dialects. That's not just impressive, it's powerful. In international spaces, this ability to connect across cultures makes Malaysians natural bridge builders. Isn't it amazing how language can open doors that money or power can't? But respect isn't only about politeness. It's also about achievements. Did you know that Malaysians have made huge contributions in science, business, arts, and even space exploration? Sheikh Muzaffar, the first Malaysian astronaut, carried the Jalur Gemilang into space in 2007, showing the world that Malaysia, too, can reach the stars. And what about the late Sudirman Arshad, the singing lawyer, who won Asia's Best Performer Award in London, proving Malaysian talent shines anywhere? Would you have guessed that stories like these make Malaysia stand taller on the global stage? And let's not forget, Malaysians are incredibly adaptable. From studying abroad to working in global companies, they blend into different environments without losing their roots. It's why Malaysian professionals are respected in places like Singapore, the Middle East, Europe, and America. People notice not just the skills, but also the humility and discipline that Malaysians bring with them. Do you agree that humility, mixed with hard work, is one of the rarest qualities today? Of course, we cannot skip one of Malaysia's strongest treasures, food culture. Wherever Malaysians go, they carry their love for food, and sometimes even turn it into a business. Nasi lemak, teh tarik, roti canai, these are not just meals, they're cultural ambassadors. When foreigners taste Malaysian food for the first time, they don't just say it's delicious, they say it feels like home. Isn't it powerful how something as simple as food can make a whole country respected? Here's another twist. Malaysia is one of the most diverse countries in Asia, yet Malaysians live together in relative harmony compared to many parts of the world. Malay, Chinese, Indian, indigenous groups, all sharing traditions, celebrations, and even public holidays. Where else in the world do you see people celebrating Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Christmas, and Gawai all in the same calendar year? This multicultural unity is not just beautiful, it's respected as a model for the world. Do you think the world needs to learn a little more about unity from Malaysia? And let's talk sports. Lee Chong Wei's name is respected in every corner of the world where badminton is played. Nicol David, the squash queen, ruled the sport for years, putting Malaysia firmly on the global sports map. These athletes weren't just champions, they were role models of perseverance, discipline, and national pride. Doesn't it feel inspiring to know that Malaysians have shown the world what true determination looks like? But here's the real secret, Malaysians are respected not just for what they achieve, but for how they live. When traveling abroad, Malaysians are often recognized as polite tourists, respecting local cultures, being friendly, and sometimes even being mistaken for locals because of their adaptability. Compare that to the stereotypes some nationalities carry, and you'll see why people love meeting Malaysians. Have you ever had someone abroad smile back at you just because you said, "Thank you" or "Terima kasih"? And here's something to reflect on, Malaysia might not always dominate global headlines, but when Malaysians show up, they leave an impression. Whether it's a student excelling at Oxford, an engineer in Silicon Valley, a chef in Australia, or a humanitarian helping in the Middle East, the Malaysian identity is tied to respect, resilience, and cultural pride. Isn't that worth celebrating? So, when people ask, why are Malaysians respected worldwide? The answer is simple. It's the combination of humility and ambition, kindness and strength, tradition and modernity. It's the way Malaysians hold on to their roots while embracing the world. And maybe the world respects Malaysians because, in a time when division and ego often take over, Malaysians quietly remind everyone that respect begins with how you treat others. Before you go, let me ask you one last question. What makes you most proud to be Malaysian? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you believe Malaysia deserves more recognition worldwide, don't just keep this video to yourself, share it with someone who needs to know the real Malaysia. Because respect isn't given, it's earned. And Malaysians, without a doubt, have earned it.